But so long as yous are going to go and watch them and support them and buy their garbage that they're trying to sell, they don't care about us. All they care about is what Andrew's talking about, the almighty dollar. You understand? How does a coach get fired? Okay, and then in the same week he's saying he can't wait to coach again. Well, he wants to go steal another guy's job. He just made $40 million. I mean, why not give another guy an opportunity? Take a year off, hang out with your family, think about what you want to do. You know, and the kids that invested, when these kids commit to going to a university, okay, and giving it their all for their coach, it's really disgusting that this guy and guys. And, oh, by the way, LSU got beat by Vanderbilt this past weekend. I was smiling from cheek to cheek. You know what I'm saying? I cheer against Kelly. I hope he lose $10 million, man. To coach college, and the guy's just a backstabbing scumbag, in my opinion. Okay, and I'm talking to you down in Louisiana, where Andrew and I are having a really good momentum. A lot of followers from all over the country. And listen, y'all, wherever you're at, yuns, all the different ways people say you know, across the country. This applies to every one of you, every university that you are all at. You've got to take the universities back, okay? And we got to shut down Major League Baseball and the NFL and force them. Get with your governors, get with your people in your state. You're able to do this and force them to have franchises in every single state. That's what's fair, because then they won't have $700 million, Andrew. They won't have $700 million to pay a guy to play baseball and $40 million a year to pay a guy to tackle. That money needs to go to another, and it's not a big number, another 1,000, 1,500 athletes that would end up being NFL or Major League Baseball athletes. But you, like you talked about, the multiplier effect will be to the billions and trillions of dollars to the good of all the states. And let me just make this point too. The owners, these owners, the other reason they signed a Japanese guy, Los Angeles is filled with Asians.
Oh,
that.
I mean, they want a big business. They're not dumb guys. These are very smart individuals.
They want the viewership in Japan. They want the Japanese now watching on whatever networks or whatever way they're making their money worldwide. You understand? So it's all about the almighty dollar.
What happens when you sign Ohtani, Japanese player, $700 million. He's the best player in MLB, flat out. No one's arguing it. What do? You don't only have all those jersey sales in Los Angeles anymore, which is also already a massive market. You don't just have it. Now you have an entire country. You have an entire country of people that buy that jersey. I mean, like, it is. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine.
But you got those eyes
in the eyeballs.
You got those eyes that you were talking about. You got a whole country.
You're talking merchandise, sponsorships. I mean, it's endless. It is an endless. It's an endless spiral of money just coming in, and they do it on purpose. It's not just. Listen, he's a great baseball player. That there's on-field benefits, obviously, but the off-field benefits are just as high. So yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy numbers. It's crazy numbers to even like wrap your head around to start off.
I don't like the foreign thing, Andrew. And here's the thing: when you're a foreigner, you only pay a 15% tax. You pay a 15% tax. So all that money he's making, like if he's an American athlete, he's going to have to pay the 40 to 50% bracket to make that money, right? So this guy, who's giving him visas? Who's giving all these foreign athletes visas?
I was looking up the visas. And B, the visas aren't. It's not a normal work visa. There's a visa. I think it's called a 1A, 1AB or something like that. But anyway, it's basically if you are an international sports star, if you've won MVPs, All-Star games at an international level, you're able to come in and work without any. You're working. You're not a United States citizen, but to your point, that means that you're paying tax. I don't know how that actually works, but I'm assuming you're paying taxes
50%.
for your nationality as well.
15% flat tax. They pay a 15%. Foreign corporations and foreigners pay a 15% flat tax. So do the math.
Yeah.
So if one of our guys makes $700 million, they're going to pay $350 million in taxes. You understand?
Well, not only
this guy's going to pay 90 million in taxes back. So they're not just they're not just a negative multiplier effect, because that's $700 million paid to an American. And what's he going to do with that money? He's going to take it back to Japan.
Remember,
you understand? He's not going to invest it and spend it in America.
Remember, he's not getting paid $700 million while he's here in America playing. He's got 10 years where he's only making $2 million a pop, because they know. I'm sure that was also figured in, is that when he goes back, he's going to get paid $680 million in Japan. So I'm sure there's some type of workaround there, which obviously.
Well, what I'm saying to you, the IRS and our government can bust a farmer's chop or bust a local guy's chop over a couple $1,000, but here these guys and all the guys in South America and Asia and all these guys that are making big money out of America, even the Canadians. But I'm less concerned about the Canadians. But what I would, and that's in all the sports.